Mr. Taboo, and maybe transfer to city.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate all the students and their families on this wonderful achievement. On behalf of the Department of Speech, Communication, and Theater, the program in Corporate and Cable Communications, I am honored to present our honorees. Our first honoree is Jeffrey Montgomery, who I believe is not here. Jeffrey achieved a GPA of 3.59. Our next honoree is Sylvester Lukashevich. Sylvester's GPA is 3.75. Sylvester was born in Poland and has been in the United States for 5 years. He says his biggest hurdle was learning English. He interned at CBS News and Sesame Street, and as a January graduate, he is both working here in the BMCC Media Center and is attending CCNY and majoring in film and video. He plans to produce documentaries in the future.
You'll see more of him on subway cars, tram trains, and the New York City buses. Thank you.
From our academic departments, and the next set of honorees will be those individuals who will receive special awards. And one, which hasn't been given in this college, at least in my tenure of 10 years as an administrator, is the Presidential Award, and to give it is our president, Dr. Antonio Perez.
Before I give this next award, I'd like just to say that we are ranked number 7th in the country with the number of international students. We at BMCC reflect the history of this country and the history of this city of New York. We are indeed the melting pot. We continue to be that. The mosaic of what we see here at this event this evening reflects New York City at its best. We are so fortunate to have such a diverse city and have so many representatives with so much talent that on a regular basis attend our institution and give us such honor because they reflect so well what we do here, and then they either stay here with us or they take it on to their countries when they do go back. Our next honoree is someone which I am very fond of and I've gotten to know quite well. His name is Jeremiah Hyacinth. Soon after arriving in New York, he began seeking admission to community colleges. He is from St. Lucia. And I keep on telling him that he'll probably someday go back and be the Prime Minister of St. Lucia. And he never says no, so I assume he's going to do that. He feels that his greatest accomplishment at BMCC, besides the SGA News, is also his leadership that he has shown as the President of Student Government. And I just want to say that I've been in this business over 34 years, and you don't come across the leadership in students as often as I've had the opportunity to have had at this college. But this year's student government, under the leadership of its president, reflects a leadership which I am truly proud of. When I meet on a monthly basis with the student government and its senators, they talk about what can we do, we the university, to improve the lives of our students. How can we better do and provide services to our students? It's always about the academics and success. It's not about what I have found, and I've worked, this is the 7th college I've worked at, I've been president, this is my 2nd institution. It's not about petty things. And if you're in higher education, you know what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about whether or not you can have alcohol in the dorms, whether or not you can have girls in the rooms. I mean, these are about issues which are critical and important to the students of this institution. And Jeremiah reflects the leadership of our student government, and it gives me great pride in awarding for the first time as president of this institution, and I'm in my 6th year, to Jeremiah Hyacinth.
Thank you.
Would you like to say something?
On behalf of my mom, she's right here. On behalf of the BMCC community, I will miss you guys dearly because I believe that when you work with people who care deeply about student development, this is the best thing that you could come across in life. And you've given me the encouragement to move on. I will move on, and I will always remember BMCC as my alma mater with great pride and joy. And now that I'm speaking to you, I remember my grandmother. I know I spoke with her last evening, and she was giving me the words of encouragement. And one of the things that she always says to me is, you got to pray. And I think that this is what has guided me through. And I'd like to thank every one of you, the people I've had the opportunity of working with, and I wish you the very best. And we will meet someday. Thank you.
It carries a 3.38 average.
I'm also very pleased to be able to acknowledge publicly the obvious. You've all noted the number of scholars we've had this evening, but you've probably also noted how many of them are involved with not only the clubs, the student activities, but also have assumed leadership positions in them, as well as elected positions in the Student Government Association. I think this illustrates that at BMCC we emphasize that excellence and leadership are not just to be demonstrated in the classroom, but also illustrated outside the classroom, and certainly the two work together. And it's for that reason, other than for his passion. Anyone who knows Jeremiah knows that he's full of passion. His acceptance and upholding of standards. His ability to speak his mind. Anyone who knows Jeremiah knows that he does speak his mind. His courage to be able to stand alone when it calls for it. But it's that conflation of the excellence in the classroom and excellence outside of it, and leadership in both, for which we award Jeremiah.
Thank you. I just want to say something.
Oh, you, Chairman. No.
Don't give it the mic, that's it.
I'd like to, on behalf of my family and people of St. Lucia, say thank you to BMCC. But a few weeks ago, I spoke with the outgoing Vice President of Student Affairs, and he said to me, Jeremiah, I look forward to meeting you someday when you become famous. And I said to him, no. I do this because I believe in student development. I believe in student growth. And with this, I just want to say, and Dr. Gardner said to me, it's going to be a surprise. And here I am today receiving the Vice President of Student Affairs Award. So again, and on behalf of my family again, and behalf of Dr. Gardner, who is not here with us today, because I know that he believed in student development. And I will tell you this, he's a great loss to this institution, but I believe that he has made a contribution in student development.
To present the next award, because it is the award that comes out of my office, the Office of the Vice President of the Dean of Academic Affairs. And this award goes to Raphael Kobe. Two awardees, neither of whom are here with. The next award is the Department of Student Affairs Award, College Discovery, and Mr. Orville Hill will present.
Thank you, VP Greg. The College Discovery Program certainly extends its congratulations to all the awardees this evening. You do deserve our recognition, And I'm really proud that our college can in fact recognize students and to say that we can produce and you have in fact taken advantage of what we have to offer you, and you will now move on, some of you anyhow will move on. There are others of you who will stay on here to help us out. While the introductions were made earlier for some awardees, you heard of some who worked in the College Discovery Program, like Raphael Kobe. You've heard of, where are the others, I think, Milian. These are our tutors. Some of them have worked with us.
From 1995, and I do have records prior to that, and to join your ranks and to show you what has happened in the past. One of your awardees here that I gave a scholarship to a while back, Miss Yvette Ortiz, is now a cash management manager at Time Warner. She came to me on campus one day and hugged me. I remember who it was. And she reminded me that I gave her a scholarship here. I know I knew scholarship. She asked me, "Are you Mr. Robinson?" And in great pain I said, "Yes." Okay. Here for insurance purposes. I like humor. And tonight, we're going to leave you warm home. The late Joey Adams once said to me when I told him a joke, he says, "Stay out of my business. You look good, you dress good, you've got a good job. But stay out of humor." And I shot back at him and I said, "You know, Joey, the greatest comedians in the 20th century were mute." But allow me to move on to the graduate persons that I'm going to honor this evening. And I will call Lynette Virginia Cesar.
It'll be even better than tonight. I want to acknowledge the Honors Convocation Committee because they've worked very hard to make this a special event. It looks absolutely great over there, and I know you're probably hungry by now. So I want to thank Makia McDonald, and Sandra Rumer, both who served as co-chairs. Isabel Cummins, Yvonne Matami, Stephanie Mazer, who could not be with us because she is recuperating, George Reinhardt, and Tia Tate. So, unless the president has something he'd like to say to close out, would you present for us?
We're done.
I would leave by way of the opening and go around into the dining hall. Thank you. Enjoy dinner.
To jest moje biurko. To są moje kamery. Na most.
Tylko nacisnę?
Jeszcze jedno. Bardziej w tą stronę. Chodź ci coś pokażę, Leszek. Chodź, nagrywaj i chodź. Nagrywaj i chodź. Chodź tu, Leszek. Leszek, chodź zobaczyć coś. Zobacz, tam jest moje zdjęcie na... Musiałem alarm wyłączyć.
O, nie chcesz nas? O, tak, mamy się zdjęcie z ładnie.
A teraz studium. Tutaj nam kręcą filmy w tym studiu.
Jak nas?
Tutaj na kręcą. Tak. Widzisz, Lesiu, to jest nasze studio. A teraz ci pokażę w środku.
A to jest ekran, tak? To dużo.
Gdzie?
To szkło. To jest ekran, wiesz, on zapala.
Tak? Jaki ekran? To jest ekran.
Krzesełko. Zaraz ci nagramy.
Z kwiatkiem?
No idź, idź. Nie bój się.
Jak nisko.
Proszę usiąść i nic nie gadać. Drzwi zamykać.
Tutaj dobrze dopiero będzie. Jak ja siedzę? Ładnie?
Zaraz coś zrobimy. Zaraz włączymy.
Co jeszcze, kwiatuszka nie da się tu.
Kiedy się włączy?
Lesia!
O.
Jaka spramowana jestem znowu, że jestem w telewizji. Patrzcie.
Co?
Dobrze wyglądam? Z Leszkiem nam znowu się znalazła w telewizji. Widać mnie tam? Wszystkie zmarszczki wyszły? Pokażcie mnie, ja siebie nie widzę. To uśmiech mi spojdzie. Leszek mówi jak gwiazda, a ja. Jeszcze więcej światła, będę biała, zupełnie białaczka. Tylko jedna pozycja? A robić tak z przodu, bo ja mam małą twarz. Dobre światło?
40 tysięcy dolarów za jedno?
Każda kamera 40 tysięcy dolarów.
Oj.
Mamy 3.
Nie zrób taki stojący. Oboje. Może nie będzie tak zmarszczek widać, nie Lesiu? Ty się jeszcze zmarszczy.
Ja nie mam zmarszczek.
Ty nie masz. Nie ma niczego. Już tak inaczej. To stąd wyjechać też. Tego mgła jest. Jak to pięknie w nocy widać. Wiatr? No tam na Manhattanie dmuchało tam na dół też. Tam widocznie taki przeciąg jeździ. Jak po urlopie Leszek ci się pracuje? Dobrze?
Co?
Po urlopie ci się dobrze pracuje? Czujesz, że odpoczęłaś od tego? Już zapomniałeś.
Jeszcze 2 dni, jak nie mam urlopie, to tak jakoś nie mogę. A potem już mógłbym nie wracać do pracy. Że nic nie chcę wtedy z nią robić.
Tak identycznie jak mój brat mówi, że on lubi, mama mówi, że zrób to niego, on mówi, że nie będzie tego robił, on lubi tylko swoją robotę. No to wiesz, wszyscy by coś robili, jeżeli by się jedni pomyśleli pieniądze, nie?
Ale tu się za ciężko pracuje.
Pewnie, że tak.
Jest.
No jak to pracujemy?
Ja nawet widzę, jak Ginny już narzeka.
Tak życie przelatuje, bo tylko się
A,
śpi i
to-
pracuje.
to
Czekasz
za
na weekend.
dużo, to nie
Co mi z
powinno.
tego weekendu? Mi Gośka podzwoniła wczoraj, przyjdź chociaż jeden dzień pomóż i no i co to za mój weekend? To dobrze, że jest 3 dni, a tak jakby a jak ja bym powiedziała jej, że mam poniedziałek, jeszcze to ona by mówiła jeszcze przyjść w poniedziałek. Się nie przyznaje. Ale ona nie wie, bo ona pracuje tam. chce się wywiązać.
Nie, to zwykle jest nerwowo, więc ma być w 3 miejscach w tym samym czasie. A to nie sama praca to jest tylko to używanie się z ludźmi. To nie wiem. Tak chcę, żeby do 3 już jesteś spełniony 4 godziny, ten rozpacza, co biuro nie pracuje, I tylko w sobie. On nie wie, że ja musiałem tam być, i tu wrócić, i tam pojechać. On mi tego nie chce wiedzieć, tak. On tylko myśli, że ja siedzę i czekam na niego. Jak on zadzwoni, to od razu... To jest najgorsze. To mnie kupić, gadają, zaczepiają.
Aha.
O tym ci opowiem, o tym ci
Jaki
opowiem.
wiatr.
Opowiadać się o różnych rzeczach, co mnie w ogóle to nie interesuje, ani z grzeczności słuchasz, mylisz się, co robisz. Taki co ma warsztat, to weźmie mnie, sam pracuje, nikt mu dupy nie tuje. A mój warsztat to jest ich biuro. Jak tam jest bałagan, to teraz próbuję pracować. Te szkoły są najgorsze, nie wszystkie, ale najgorsze. Szkoły są najgorsze i ci, co mają ekspertów. Myślę, że oni są najważniejsi.
Ja jeszcze wrócę do tej imprezy. Widziałeś jak oni tam wyszli niektórzy po te dyplomy?
Pobierani.
O Jezu, w takich brudnych swetersach. Tak, i ta dziewczyna, o Jezu, nawet te dziewczyny też. Strasznie, tak?
Petra.
O Jezu, jakie gacie ta jedna miała gruba, takie gacie na sobie. Strasznie. No idziesz po jakiś dyplom, ludzie są, widzisz to. Nie? Okropne, że jak to nieładnie jest. Ci nauczyciele są ubrani, ludzie są ubrani.
Że co, nic im nie mogą zwrócić uwagi.
Bardzo nieładnie.
Jedna linia tylko tam jest.
Myśmy jeszcze tam stali.
Nas sobie nie śpi. W tej dziedzinie jest co studiują. przełomie. Musiałem się zacierać, żeby się tam zmieścił między tymi. Przecież to bardzo. On stuwał za sobą.